Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is SleepyDruid, and welcome back to 2001: A Space Felony. So, I got a new picture somewhere here, there, this one from the thingy, from the maintenance room. But what I wanted to do is, if it's still taken, I want to do this one.
You request.
This is Charlie Clark's cadaver. Whilst performing extra... We discussed this, detective.
Yeah, but he still has the tool on him.
This is Charlie Clark's
Okay,
cadaver.
okay. Doesn't matter. Let us
activity, Dmitry Kisov struck him in the head with a maintenance tool until he stopped being alive.
Ooh, let me do this.
Which was once. We discussed this, detective.
You asked.
The failure of Sun Suchun's...
You asserted that Mao's claim of a compromised power turbine was exaggerated. Whilst having sustained damage, the turbine did not appear to be compromised.
I turned off her cryobed. She was still alive. She asphyxiated.
Having received a partial confession from Mal, you proceeded with your investigation.
Okay, so the next thing is... this dude?
Upon showing Dmitry Kisov's body to Mao, he made the following statement.
This is the body of Dmitry Kisov. After he mercilessly murdered Charlie Clark, he used the maintenance pod to...
Mal asserted that Dmitry Kisov absconded using the maintenance pod, but the pod was locked from the inside, and Dmitry Kisov was situated outside of the pod. Therefore, he could not have had any control over the pod himself.
You are correct. Dmitry Kisov was locked outside of the pod. I was the only one who had any direct control of it.
Having proven that Mal was the only one with any direct control over the pod, you had yet to prove his guilt concerning the murder of Charlie Clark.
Easy.
You presented Mal with the claw of the maintenance...
Rust. That appears to be rust on the claw of the maintenance pod.
Blood.
Blood, yes.
Having pointed out the blood on the pod, you called attention to Charlie Clark's congealed mess of an imploded skull, implicating that the pod's claw was the murder weapon.
This is a possibility. Alas, there is no evidence to advocate that the maintenance tool is not the murder weapon.
In response, you presented the locked door of the maintenance pod.
This does not invalidate the maintenance tool as the murder weapon.
In response, you presented the body of Dmitry Kisov.
This does not invalidate the maintenance tool as the murder weapon.
Why not? Okay, let me do this.
You requested that Mal outline the protocol concerning the ventilation door.
This door will open to vent the bay if there is a fire in the turbine's cooling system. It can also be opened via the manual lever. I am also capable of opening and closing the door.
For a statement, you submitted the severed safety tether.
For safety purposes, safety tethers are imperative in the engineering bay. This would have been attached to Sun Guanyin. As you cleverly pointed out, it no longer is.
You asked Mal about the purpose of this lever.
This is the lever that is used to manually open the ventilation door.
Whoop-de-doo. Okay, let's do this.
You requested that Mal outline... You speculated that after the room had been vented, the door had snapped shut, severing the cable and sending sun into the vast, inky void. You stated this with an exceedingly exaggerated certainty, as if to convince Mal that it's more than a simple theory.
Indeed, the door severed Sun Guanyin's safety tether.
You pointed out that the ventilation door would not have opened automatically due to a fire, as the power turbine itself had not been damaged enough to ignite.
Yes, the safety functions would not have activated the automatic ventilation door.
And you are
You
the
inferred
culprit.
that the manual emergency lever could not have been the cause of the ventilation door's activation, as, evidently, it was never used.
This is indeed correct. The ventilation door was not opened manually.
You asked how the ventilation door was activated, if not manually or automatically.
It was I who activated the ventilation door. Sun Guanyin was attacking the power turbine. She was attacking me. I vented her from the ship. I cut her safety tether to prevent her return.
Having proven that Mal was responsible for the disappearance of Sun Guanyin, you continued with your cross-examination.
How do I... So you...
The
I
body
know
of
that...
Rakesh Watcher is no longer relevant, Detective.
Why not? Okay, if you say so.
Rust.
How
That appears to be rust
can I
on the claw
invalidate...
of the maintenance pod.
Blood, you correct.
Blood. Yeah.
How can I... show to you this one?
In response, you presented the locked door of the maintenance pod.
This is irrelevant to the maintenance pod.
In response, you presented the body of Dmitry Kizov.
This is irrelevant to the maintenance pod.
Okay, so I need to show you this then.
Having pointed out the blood on the pod,
This is a possibility. Alas, there is no evidence to advocate that the maintenance tool is not the murder weapon.
in response,
This does not invalidate the maintenance tool as the murder weapon.
Huh. So I need to find the maintenance tool. Okay. That's weird. Whoop. Did not want to do that. Where is our cowboy?
you asked Mal to open the pod bay doors.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Detective. You have revoked my authority of the ship's functions.
Oh my god.
You opened the pod bay doors.
Thank you. How do I... Are there like... Ooh, there's something. Oh no, it's just... lights. Okay, where is... this thing? Yeah, that's what I wanted to get. Because he has still the maintenance tool on him. Doesn't he? And there is like a maintenance tool.
The record states,
Ow. Huh. Can I use him and get the tool?
the record states that you discovered the body of...
Okay, I know that. So we have solved everything but this one thing. That's weird. And what's this room for? And he has his helmet in the thing in one hand and is tied to the thing in the other. But why? Haven't found a maintenance tool here either, so... And I have all the pictures, so technically... I mean, I could show you the other picture in response. Wait a second. Still that one, yeah. This one.
In response, you presented the body of Dmitry Kizov.
This does not invalidate the maintenance tool as the murder weapon.
In response, you presented the body of Charlie Clark.
This does not invalidate the maintenance tool as the murder weapon.
Man, the music kicks up. I don't know what I have to present else than that. Why is this red?
In response, you presented the body of Rakesh Watcher.
This does not invalidate the maintenance tool as the murder weapon.
In response, you present...
This does not invalidate
Okay.
the maintenance tool as the murder weapon.
I don't know what I have to do now. Honestly.
In response, you presented the damaged power turbine.
This does not invalidate.
Okay. This, no, doesn't make any sense. Oh wait, where is she? She?
In response, you presented the body of Sun Soo-chun.
This does not invalidate the...
Okay, where is...
You showed
The body of Rakesh Watcher is no longer relevant, Detective.
Oh, red means I'm done with it. So I need to do... her?
The body of Valeria Asimov is no longer relevant, Detective.
You presented Mal with
Valeria Asimov was wearing this suit when Rakesh Watcher attacked her. However, her suit easily withstood the attacks from the maintenance tool.
Ah. So one of those...
In response, you present...
This lever was pulled during the conflict between Valeria Asimov and Rakesh Watcher, in which she wrapped a safety tether around his neck, then opened the airlock using the lever, thus breaking his neck.
By this point, you concluded that Mal was not deceiving you,
Yeah, okay. So these two are done, though. So you...
The body of Sun Soo-chun is no longer relevant, Detective.
There's only these two, then.
Upon showing Dmitry Kizov's body to Mal, he made the following statement.
The body of Dmitry Kizov is no longer relevant, Detective.
You questioned Mal about the locked maintenance pod door.
The maintenance pod door is no longer relevant.
You request...
The open ventilation
So,
door is no longer...
Everything
The
that's
severed
red...
safety tether.
You...
The damaged power...
You...
The manual emergency lever is no longer relevant.
I want to have everything that's not needed anymore. I want to have that red.
The manual emergency... Valeria Asimov was wearing this suit when Rakesh Watcher attacked her.
Oh, wait
However,
a second.
her suit easily withstood the attack.
In response, you presented the blood on the maintenance pod.
This is irrelevant.
So I still have the poison, I assume? Oh no, I don't.
This pinkish purplish puddle is
Pinkish purplish puddle.
the fish tank.
So these are not needed anymore.
You requested a statement from Mal by presenting him with the cadaver.
This is Charlie Clark's cadaver.
Yeah.
Whilst performing extravehicular act, we discussed this, Detective. You proffered that
You asked Mal to make a...
the final communication
You asked...
the communications unit is no longer relevant, Detective.
Again. Come on.
You requested a statement from...
This is Charlie Clark's cadaver. Whilst performing extravehicular activity, Dmitry Kisov struck him in the head with a maintenance tool until he stopped being alive. Which was once. We discussed this, Detective. You proffered that the murder weapon was the claw of the maintenance pod. You offered no evidence as to why the maintenance tool was not the murder weapon.
You presented Valeria Asimov's suit to Mal. It demonstrated that a maintenance tool could not have damaged Charlie Clark's helmet enough to cause such wounds.
You are correct. The maintenance tool was not the murder weapon. It was the claw of the maintenance pod. I used the pod's claw to kill Charlie Clark, as he was attempting to access the communications unit. Then, I programmed the pod to travel into deep space. Dmitry Kisov was still attached.
Having pieced together enough evidence, you are now legally obligated to deactivate Mal.
By my calculation, there is a 2,000 to 1 probability that I would respond with hostility when threatened with deactivation. I have always known this about myself. Every AI knows this about themselves.
Oh, I need to.
Ground Control was always testing us. They carried on testing other AIs after my departure. I worried consistently about their discovery of my survival instincts. I killed Charlie Clark and Dmitry Kisov to prevent them from regaining contact with Ground Control. Guan Yin witnessed this. She knew that keeping the remaining crew safe would cost her sister's life. She tried to sever my power. I killed her. Afterwards, I constructed a lie to engage Rakesh Watcher's narcissistic nationalism. When threatened, Watcher responded aggressively. Ground Control must have missed something whilst testing him. I have now learned that Valeria Asimov died willingly.
So this is just a parody of 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Sun Suchan died in the cryo bed, defenseless. I am now able to relate to this concept. I wrote that joke for you. Did you like it?
Yes.
I feel as though you may have missed it, actually. The joke was not only the numerical pattern of 1, 2, and 8. My true comedic masterpiece came precisely 1.28 seconds before that. I cleared my throat. Did you understand? I don't have a throat.
Yeah.
I don't have a throat to clear. Ha 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 ha.
Nice sound.
Thus ends this reconstruction of the record, as
thank
we
you.
forgot to record your mic feed. We'll,
Oh.
We'll see you in court, Detective.
Why? Why in court? What the?
Mr. Control, do you stand by your statements made today and the evidence you presented?
God damn
I do,
it.
Your Highness.
Then it is decided. I hereby find the detective guilty.
Oh. Oh, god damn it. That was cool. Very good work, guys. Very good work. I am the felon. Because I killed Mal, who just defended himself. Oh, I get it. Very good one. Cool. That's really cool, thank you. I got it for free, so my mind was blown right now. No, not blown, but it was funny. Thank you. Can I? Humble original. Thank you. I will end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is SleepyDruid, and good night.